The UConn men and women's basketball teams have danced their way into the Final Four in their respective tournaments.
Yeah, those games are being held far away from stores while the teams get ready on the court and off the court. Officials are trying to avoid a repeat of last year's destructive celebrations on campus.
A small percentage of Husky Nation caused thousands of dollars worth of damage when the men became champions last year. Fox 61's Jay Garcia is live on the UConn campus now with what's changed this time around and how students are reacting to it. Jay.
Well, Brent and Sarah, UConn officials are taking steps to make sure to prevent destruction on campus and to keep it to a minimum, all in hopes to prevent the chaos that unfolded from happening again this year. Students might notice some changes around the UConn store's campus, especially around Gamble Pavilion. Orange cones where aluminum lampposts once stood, and new building-mounted lights to keep campus well lit. All in advance of this weekend's Final Four games for both the UConn men's and women's basketball teams.
Well, I guess they're just pre-taking them down because last year we all kind of tore them down and stuff. So I guess they're just trying to make sure that doesn't happen again.
It's just one of the steps the university is taking to prevent the mayhem that ensued after the men won the national championship last year. Fans ripped lampposts and street signs from the concrete, using them to smash windows and doors, including the entrance to the Student Union building. The mob of students even flipped cars and set fires in the street during their so-called celebrations.
I thought people getting a little crazy after the game was expected, but definitely not that crazy.
16 people were hurt in the chaos, although not that bad. Over 3 dozen students were arrested, some suspended from campus, and others even expelled from the university. In an email to Fox 61, a university spokesperson said in part, quote, "The vast majority of our students celebrated last year's championship in a responsible, appropriate manner. It's unfortunate that a small fraction of people in the crowds chose to be disruptive, but their behavior should reflect only on them, not on our full student body or other Husky fans." Like last year's watch parties, where the Final Four games will be held in Gamble Pavilion. But unlike last year, it will only be open to students and no alcohol will be sold, something students say is a good thing.
It was pretty fun being around it last year and stuff. I get it for safety and just cost and stuff. So I think it's good. I think it's safe. It's probably fair.
There are a lot of people who are really angry, in big mobs. So I think that not having things that would incite that makes sense.
And the university not releasing specific details, but say that they will be ramping up security in the coming days on campus. Reporting live in stores, Jake Garcia, Fox 61, Connecticut's news station.